We are now almost Nanyuki. Yes, we are almost Nanyuki. We are now heading to the famous I Love Nanyuki sign. On that other side, you can show them. Though there is a group there from a tour company here. And I'm just giving them time to finish shooting the content they are shooting. They are shooting TikTok. I don't know, I guess. Gina mimi niingia hapo na this monster machine. This is a Canon R7 Mark II. No, this is not Mark II. It's just Canon R7. Yeah, not Mark II. But I would love to own Mark II. So let's go take some photos there, shoot some content, then we proceed with the journey. Remember on day one, we are spending the night in Isiolo. And Isiolo is the centermost point of Kenya. The centermost point of Kenya is definitely Isiolo. Ama Isoro. Sawa sawa. Legally. Let me tell you, the journey is still awesome. We're still enjoying this whole trip. We just concluded the I Love Nanyuki sign. And by the way, I have a question. Is it Nanyuki or Nyanyuki? Nanyuki, Nanyuki, Nyanyuki, Nyanyukie, Nanyukie. I don't know. Maybe you can tell me on the comment section. And don't tell me based on how it's written. I know it's written Nanyuki, but how is it pronounced? How do locals pronounce that name? That is what I want you to tell me. Now we are approaching Nanyuki, and then from there we go straight to Isiolo. Probably the next short stop or short stopover will be there's this place called there's this place where Samido shot his music. I don't remember the name, but once I remember the name of that place, that is actually going to be our next stopover. We're going to stop briefly here at the Equator. I know you have heard a lot about Equator, so I won't burden you with all that information about Equator. Then from there we go all the way. And what is the name of that place? It's called oh my god. Anyway, I don't remember the name, but it's around there, Timau. So that is actually where we shall have a brief. Then I'll check if the clearance is okay. We shall have an aerial view. If the clearance is not okay, then well and good. I'll just show you the landscapes around that whole area. So now we go to the Equator. So that is where actually we are heading. Okay, yeah, keep watching and make sure you subscribe. So we are now heading to the Equator. That is actually the center of, not the center of Africa, the center of the whole world. The center of the whole world. It splits the world into two halves. Equator passes through Kenya. We have Uganda, Congo. Does it pass through Congo? I'm not sure about that, but we're going to see. So hope you're enjoying this whole trip. This is Nanyuki. That is Mount Kenya on that other side. And I don't know whether you can be able to see. There are some crowns actually. There are some crowns. So let me try and take some photos here as we enjoy this whole Equator journey. would say Nanyuki, it's a town that is sleeping. No much development. Actually, the first time I was here was in I think way back in 2006, and up to now we're heading 2026. That's like 20 years later. Nothing much has changed. Nevertheless, it's a beautiful town. It's a town you can actually retire. It's a town you can build your retirement home. There are all the amenities that you need, be it be government services, be it be schools, be it be access to water. But some feeder roads, the internal roads, are not good. I was not able to give a drone shot because there is a garrison, and you're not authorized to fly a drone in such a region. Okay, so let's continue enjoying this drive, and let's if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. So we are now past Nanyuki. We are heading to Kisima. Actually, that is the name I was looking for. It's called Kisima. Kisima is that area with beautiful flowers. Beautiful flowers. The name of those flowers is they're called what is the name of the flower? Anyway, I'll see. When I remember, I'll tell you. Just the same way I've remembered the name of the area called Kisima. And I'll try and show you around there because it's still early. Time now is 4:44 or quarter to 5. Remember, our first day we have to spend the night in Isiolo. That is the part of the itinerary. We have to spend the night in Isiolo. The name of that flower, who can tell me the name of that flower? Yeah, it's called Canora. It's called Canora flower. It's used to make oil. When that flower is pressed, it releases oil, and that oil can be processed, and it can be refined, and then you can use it. Actually, when you go to supermarkets, I'm sure you have found that Canora oil. I think it's the cheapest oil in the supermarket, and in terms of the health-wise, I mean in terms of healthy, it's not the best. It's not the best. So let's continue enjoying this drive. Remember, we started the journey from Nairobi and episode 1. Actually, we are going to end episode 1 in Isiolo town. That is where we are going to end episode 1. Then remember, don't forget, we are going to have several episodes. We're going to have episode 2, episode 3, if possible episode 4, though I'm not sure about that. But let me tell you what to expect in episode 2. Episode 2, expect something like Buffalo Springs National Reserve. This is whereby there is a natural springs, and in these natural springs I'll try and swim. Mi mwenyewe sijui how to swim, but I'll try and swim. If I can't swim, what I'll do, I'll just float my legs on the surface of the water and then enjoy the water. I don't know whether the water is salty. I've never been there. If you have ever been there, maybe you can tell us in advance whether the water is salty. So that is 1. 2, you're also going to see Mount Ololokwe. Mount Ololokwe is the most photographed place, the most photographed natural resource in Kenya, Mount Ololokwe. That is towards Marsabit, Isiolo Marsabit Highway. And then you're going to see what else? You're going to see Marsabit itself. Yeah, I'll show you Marsabit. And there's a crater in Marsabit. I'll try and see if I can be able to take a clear video of that place. So you better stay tuned. You better make sure you watch all the episodes, starting with this one, all the other upcoming episodes. And you better make sure, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, and I'll greatly appreciate your support. So now we are in Timau. From here Timau, I'll show you the junction. If you are going to Meru from Nyeri, I'll show you the junction. Surprisingly, they have a mall. It's called Timau Mall. It's on my right hand side. I'll show you I'll try and put a frame on the Timau Mall. So if you're going to Meru, Embu, going back to Nairobi, you should actually turn right. Where we are approaching, you turn right. But if you're going to Isiolo, Marsabit, Moyale, all the way to the border to Ethiopia, you're supposed to proceed straight. But for now, because we are going ahead, we're just going to proceed straight. We're not going to turn towards Meru. Okay, so Timau. By the way, what is the history about Timau? What I know is that Timau, actually, it has got so many white settlers. They have got very huge farms here. So I don't know much about Timau. Maybe I'll do a research about Timau, and maybe in the next video I'll also give you a bit history of Timau. So if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you subscribe. Remember, I'm going to take you to Mount Ololokwe. I'll give you an aerial view of Mount Ololokwe. I'll also give you some good shots at the Buffalo Springs and any other touristic attractions along the way. So guys, we are finally approaching Isiolo. It's my first time to be in Isiolo. Actually, the farthest I have gone is that change. We are right now at Mailisamba. The farthest I have gone actually in where there is a junction that goes back to Embu, Meru, that route. Right now, there are several things I would like to note to you. First of all, first of it is the change of attitude. Right now I'm shouting, but I cannot hear myself. I don't even know what I'm saying. What am I saying? My ears are paining. I feel like, I don't know whether you have boarded a Skyward airplane from Nairobi to Mombasa. That is from Wilson to Mombasa. Or those small aircraft, those non-compressed, are they called non-compressed aircraft? If you have ever boarded those non-compressed, is that the right one? I don't know what I'm saying because I can't hear myself. Now, that is how I'm feeling, because the drop from Kisima to Isiolo is crazy. That attitude change is crazy. I'll actually check on the map the attitude. What is the attitude of Isiolo? Because it is damn crazy. I feel pain in my eardrum. I'm actually trying to chew some gum. You can see I'm chewing some gum so that I can try to relieve some pressure inside the eardrum. Because I read somewhere, when you are traveling and you are using an uncompressed aircraft, you're supposed to be chewing gum so that you're able to release excess pressure. Okay, so I also have a sweet here, though this one does not help in releasing the pressure. So what you do, you actually try and yawn. If you can yawn, the better. If you don't know how to yawn, you can watch another person yawning. Probably you can watch them on YouTube or online, or you can tell your partner to yawn, That way, yawning is very infectious, and when you see someone yawning like now, unaona sasa hata mimi nimeyawn. Yawning is very infectious. So when you yawn, you're able to open your eardrops, your eardrums, and that pain is going to decrease. So guys, we are now approaching the Isiolo town. Time now is 5:34. We are now at Mairitano. Yes, Mairitano, that is 5 miles to Isiolo town. Then total kilometers covered since we started the journey in Kitengela, it is 303 kilometers. Total kilometers covered. Fuel consumption today, I did not press the car. I was doing at an average speed of 100 or 80 kilometers per hour. That was my average speed. The consumption is around 9.2 kilometers per liter. But remember, it's because we have had a crazy descent there. But above all, no issues I can report with the car. It's quite a good car, reliable car, BMW X5. But on average, this car consumes around 6 to 6.5 kilometers per liter. So guys, let me get to Isiolo, see if there'll still be some sunlight, and if there is no airstrip. I don't know whether there is an airstrip in Isiolo. I guess there is none. I'll do an aerial shot. If there is an airstrip, any garrison, any restrictions, you're not going to see an aerial shot, because remember, aerial shots, they have regulations. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you subscribe. We are going to try and do some Isiolo town tour if time will still allow us. Sawa. Finally in Isiolo. Yeah, this is the hotel. It's called something 19. It's called what? Let me confirm. It's called 19 coins. 19 coins in Isiolo. Tuko in Isiolo. By the way, kitu ya kwanza ya kunotice ni Isiolo by the way is so developed. I never thought Isiolo is this developed. I'm so shocked. Isiolo is so developed. Like all the roads, all the feeder roads in Isiolo have either cabro or tarmac. This is contrary to what we have in Kitengela. Remember, Kitengela has got a very high population, huge population, and almost like 99% of feeder roads in Kitengela, they don't have tarmac. 99% of feeder roads in Kitengela don't have tarmac. But here in Isiolo, all the feeder roads. I have done a tour of the Isiolo town. We arrived here at around 5:30. Though by that time the camera battery was low. Battery was very low, so it could not record. And the other camera has a slightly smaller sensor. That means with low lighting, because there was no sun, the video would be a bit dark. Okay. I was inside the car, so I could not use the phone. But right now I'm using the phone to record this video. So I have noticed that Isiolo is so developed. Like, it's so developed. It's not the way I expected. Remember, it's my first time being in Isiolo, and I'm shocked. I'm shocked with the government leadership of this place. They are doing a good job. Though one thing I noticed is that government facilities are scattered. They are not in a central place. They are scattered even in the residential places. They are scattered in residential places. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed this whole trip. I hope you have enjoyed. So I just hope you have enjoyed this whole trip. This is day one. We have covered around 300 and something kilometers from Nairobi, Kenya, all the way to Isiolo in Northeastern. Then this is the end of episode 1 of the Northeastern region tour. I'll do episode 2 and episode 3 probably. I'm not sure about the episode 3, but episode 2 and 3 I may do all of them. Okay, so today we have seen several sites, several towns. Majorly today it was about towns, and it was about areas that we passed. So generally the road was quite smooth. You saw the road was good. At the area around Kisima, as you descend to Isiolo, that area, from Kisima to where there is that junction to go to Meru, that area was so cold. The temperatures there was 15 degrees. But as you go past the place, as you go past that place, it became so hot. So several hizo ni vitu zile zenye unaona utofauti kabisa. But what I would say, it was a nice trip. If you have watched this video from the beginning till this part, I would want to say thank you. And if you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. This is 19 Coins Hotel. They have a grill, they have pizza. So when you're visiting Isiolo, consider passing by and promoting them. Okay, so I don't know whether I'll do a room tour. I'm not sure about that, but if I do, well and good. If I don't do, thank you for watching this whole trip and for coming together with me to Northeastern.